get to learn about severe weather. Okay, and we're going to talk about severe weather, and we're going to talk about weather and how it impacts us here at Holmes. Okay, so I want you guys to think about something, and we're going to take some time to think about it ourselves, and then we'll share out as a class. Okay, so think about bad weather here at Holmes, and we're going to talk about this question here. What do we do at school when we have severe weather, bad weather? So take a minute and think to yourself, and then raise our hands, and then I'll call on you. Okay, we're going to go here first. Yes, sir. Stay inside. Yes. Why do we stay inside?
So if it's like a very windy day, you could like keep staying inside so sand doesn't get in your eyes.
Yes, that's very smart. So he said when it's windy, sometimes when we have wind, we have sandstorms, and then the sand will blow into our eyes. That's very good. Grace?
If it's really, really rainy and the water starts to come into the classroom, put sandbags out so it doesn't come into the classroom.
That's very. I'm going to read a book called All Kinds of Weather to you. Okay, so we're all going to sit in our squares, and we're going to listen to this book, and I'll ask you some questions, and we'll talk about weather, okay? The weather is snowy. I like to play outside where it's cold. I can make a snowman. What do you like to do?
Make a snowman.
Make a snowman?
Snowball.
Yeah, very good. How many of you have been to the snow? Raise your hand.
I've been
Very good.
6 times.
Okay. We just talked as a class about severe weather. We talked about examples about different types of weather, right? So I have a couple questions on here. What does severe weather mean to you? Anyone have an answer? Yes, sir, in the back.
Windy.
Windy, yes. Grace?
A tornado.
A tornado.
Hurricane.
So we're going to talk about severe weather today, and we're going to explore together. But before we do that, I have a little short clip that I want to show you on extreme weather. And it's going to talk about some of the things we already talked about together, okay?
Yeah, I love clips. I love clips.
Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about, sorry about that. Today we're going to talk about, are you finished, Thunder? Thank you. Thunder is pretty excited because today's episode is all about it. Well, to be more specific, today's episode is all about severe weather. But before things get all snowy, windy, and rainy in here, let's bundle up and ask ourselves the big question. What exactly is severe weather, and how is it different from regular weather?
Turn and talk to our neighbors about a time when we ourselves, when you've experienced bad weather. Okay.
Like tornadoes.
So share with a partner when you experienced severe weather.
The tornado can pick up everything. It's the only thing that cannot pick up. So when a flood happens, maybe the whole city can get plugged up, even the drain.
I want us to think about what we've experienced here at Holmes. What type of bad weather have we experienced here at Holmes?
Rain.
Yes.
Really hard wind.
Thunder?
Really
Yes.
hard wind.
Wind? Yes.
What type?
I love your hand, thank you, Grace.
Really hard wind. Everything was blowing everywhere, and even our tables were knocked down. We had to put our umbrellas down. They were all knocked over.
Today we're going to put on our scientist caps, and in just a few minutes you're going to work in groups. okay? And our groups are gonna do some specific things, all right? So I'm gonna give you directions. I want you to think about what would happen here at Holmes if there was too much rain, too much heat, or too much wind. But we're gonna focus that on our play area out here, okay? And so in a minute, we're gonna grab our clipboard and a pencil or a crayon, okay? And you're gonna get into your groups. And your groups are gonna travel outside into the play area, and you're gonna observe. And you're gonna make notes like scientists do about what you see could be the potential problems here in our play area if there was too much rain or too much heat or too much wind.
Those are nice. So Kylie stayed
Too much
with Alex.
I already got one. Where?
Where's Audrey?
Oh, tonight? What? No. Yeah, let's do too much sand, and it's just too much sand, and it can cause seriously.
Some of you mentioned out there that the play area, when it's too hot, we can't swing. Yes? What are some other examples of when it's too hot outside? Grace?
It start a fire.
It could start a fire in our play area.
From burning through glass.
Okay, if it gets too hot, yes, sir, you can share yours. Okay, we'll take 2 more volunteers, okay? 2 more. Okay, we're gonna listen to our friend.
Can I be after? It's a tornado, and it's breaking down the trash can in the school.
Okay, so a tornado comes and it breaks down our buildings, trash cans. Okay, so I think here's what we're going to do so that everyone has an opportunity to share. Stand up in your square with your photo.
I did.
And turn and show a neighbor the pictures that you have. And tell them.
I got rain, tornado. I got
In just a few minutes, what we're going to do is you're going to get into your groups, okay? And you're going to take your drawings with you because yesterday you played with Legos and got to experience a little bit. Today we're going to play with Legos again, but we're going to build. So there's a purpose behind playing with the Legos. So you're going to think about what you did outside and your investigation of the problems. So our friend said that he was going to build a tree house, okay? So perhaps your group builds a tree house. I heard some of you say a water station. Maybe you're going to build a water station out of Legos. But your group is going to decide on one thing to build together, okay? What did your group build?
We built a tree house. Yeah, and it has everything but it needs, but we don't. Yeah, and we made it, and we decided to make a playground tree house.
Okay, a playground tree house. And why did you guys feel it was important to build a tree house?
Because if there's a storm, we can go in it.
Okay, so go ahead and tell us what you built and why you built it.
We built a fire station, so when there's lots of water, when there's lots of fires, we can launch it. That was unexpected. We don't want to launch it. Hit anyone. And then when that blows, lots of water comes out, and that can blow out all of the fires. We built a thing to make the water go in, then we can release the water into the ocean.
Very good. someone in the class to share with me what we learned today? What did we learn today?
About severe
Yes.
weather.
We learned about severe weather. What else did we learn?
We learned how to build something to help us when we have severe weather.